Good morning, guys. I'm going to show you today how I sharpen plane blades. Here I have a Veritas PM V11 plane blade. It's actually the blade for my number 4 that I showed on the chip breaker video. And I sharpen with a Spartico medium, extra fine, and a Sharpening 12,000. When I start sharpening, first thing I do is put a little water on the Sharpening. Technically, you don't have to soak it. I find it cuts a little nicer if it just has some water setting on it for a couple minutes before I get to it. What I have here is a freshly ground edge. It just went to the grinder. Last time I ground it, I wasn't paying attention. It had a little hump that I had to take out. So there it is, fresh from the grinder. It does have a burr on the back. I use CBN wheels. You don't need CBN wheels if you don't need them. Any grinding wheel will work. Coarser is better. Fresh from the grinder. There is that burr on the back, and since I have sharpened this one before, I go to the Spyderco Extra Fine and I wipe that burr off real quick. And we're gone. Now I get on to regular sharpening. The Spyderco Medium is actually a porous stone, so it will actually soak up water. Technically, you don't need any water on the Spydercos. They can be used dry. I find they work a little bit better, make a little less noise when they're used spritzed. We're hollow ground, rock it forward onto the point until we hear the click. You probably can't hear the click on the camera, and really quick. And the burr is back. Extra fine, wipe the burr off. Burr is gone. Same action. Roll up, find the click, and rub. And the burr is almost all there. And we're there. Now we pull out the Sharpening. Same action. Roll it up on the click and rub. Burr is there. Then I use a trick from watching too many Frank Klaus videos. Flip and draw. Roll it up. Draw it, flip it over, lay it flat, draw it, roll it, draw it. In real time, for me, it looks more like this. And then we're done. A little bit of wipe off, regular old shop towel, nothing too fancy, and let's see if we can shade with it. A couple people also asked me how do I prepare my chip breakers after the video. Since we're here at the Stones, we'll do it right away. Normally start the extra fine really quick, take the chip breaker, lay it flat on the mating surface. However, you have to jigger that around to make it work. And just a couple strokes. The most important thing is nice flat mating surface right here. Critical. And then the last thing I do is I kind of put a micro bevel on my chip breaker. This is not a regular thing. I did it once, and really I probably will never have to do it again. Take it to the stone, tip it a couple degrees off of 90, and just give it a couple strokes. Right like that. That helps, not really sure what it helps do, but it definitely makes the chip breaker trick work much, much better. And then finally putting it back together. Put the chip breaker on, and then finger tight with the chip breaker screw. And then we slide it down. And this is the part where it gets hard to see. I'm sorry guys. You want to get it as close as you absolutely can. Then go just a touch tighter. And keep checking it. This is the most fiddly part, and don't be surprised if this takes you a while, or if you need a magnifying glass, or you get it what you think is right, then put it in your plane and find out you need to adjust it again. Put a little bit of tightness with the screwdriver, and I take this brass hammer, just give it a couple taps, get me a little bit closer to that edge, and then snug it down tight. And that is how I sharpen a plane iron.